Dynamic, articulate, perceptive, courageous, outspoken.
Okay, all right. I found another video that I cannot believe the title. Like, I feel like it's clickbait. I swear to God, I feel like it's clickbait. And if it's clickbait, then it's clickbait, and I'm not going to respect the video. But if it's real, I'm going to like and subscribe. This is what I do. When I find a video that got a title that just, I can't help but click on it, I got to see what y'all talking about. And I'm going to give you my opinion. This is me engaging with your video and hoping my followers see it too. So let's dive into this, right? The video says Meek Mill finally reveals what Busta Rhymes did to him at Diddy parties. Yeah, that's what the title says. It says in the thumbnail, it says took turns on me. Like where my head is, like in the video, where my head is in the video is covering up the rest of the picture, but underneath me it says took turns on me, and Meek Mill finally reveals what, you know what I mean? So it's like I can't help it. I have to see if this is real. Now there's another video on the other side of the page. Georgia female inmate infected 6 guards with HIV. Days later she was found no longer here. I want to do that one too, but that's an hour-long video. I don't know if I'm ready for that. This one is 20 minutes, so let's see.
They call them
So we got Fame Flux. That's the channel, Fame Flux. And if I like this video, I'm going to leave you a like and subscribe. I might even comment. 59 comments. So let's go. They call them fanboys. That's what the guy said.
fun boys. They say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad.
What? Yo. Yeah. Now, let me just play the video, yo. That just sounds too... He wanted him in his section so bad. How can you not laugh at that?
Like, what? Pulled him to the section,
see,
like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us.
Was this big ass flip mode chain that was blinding me.
Is this the guy?
So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like,
rare picture of Busta Rhymes and Diddy's boyfriend having a good time.
excellent, looking powerful, King. You're looking great, King. Looking amazing, King.
Busta Rhymes is currently caught in a wild
I don't know if you caught that, but when he was behind dude, he was looking at him. He was eyeing him up. He was sizing him up. Let's go back real quick. You look amazing, King.
Look at
him. He's sizing.
It's not okay. It's a fan, but understand.
You see that? He's sizing him up.
Powerful, King. You're looking great, King. Looking amazing, King.
Busta Rhymes is currently caught in a wild storm, being targeted by someone from his past. A so-called former associate now threatening to shake things up in a major way. Word is, this individual is holding on to something explosive.
Yo, I'm sorry, but I just watched the story of Gangstalicious yesterday. So this is just, it's messing me up. Like, yo, let me try to get through this video.
Private video that allegedly shows Busta in a very compromising situation, and it's got his whole circle on edge. We're talking serious heat here. This isn't just gossip. It's the kind of footage that could damage reputations overnight. Busta's camp is already on high alert, ready to bring legal fire to anyone trying to leak it. They've made it clear, if this tape drops, lawsuits are flying fast, and this person's pockets might end up emptier than ever. As expected, the rumor mill has exploded.
Oh, yeah. Super Zest Monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some, we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them, fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause, you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan, you feel me? Like, every cookout, she playing it.
Everyone's out here tossing in their theories.
I mean, if we can be real, Busta Rhymes is an icon. Like, this man has made countless songs, countless hits. He's been on hits. You know what I mean? Like, Busta Rhymes has done a lot when it comes to hip-hop, rap. He's done a lot. You can't take that away from him. But, I mean, it's just kind of like bewildering. If this is actually true, it's just kind of bewildering to his fan base, I'm sure. Like, I'm not really a fan of any rapper. Like, I kind of stopped listening to rap because I just feel like it's poisoning my mind and my soul. You know, it's not helping me draw closer to God. You know what I mean? That's what I need. I need to draw closer to God. And gospel ain't always helping me do that. Sometimes it's real life situations that help me draw closer to the Most High. You know what I mean? So, regardless of what his sexual orientation is, he's done a lot of work in the body of hip hop. And I would never disrespect him for the work that he's done. But I could still laugh if this is true.
Trying to connect this situation to Busta's past. Whispers are circulating like wildfire, with folks tying him to old relationships and secretive scenes from back in the day. Some believe this mystery man is one of the so-called fun boys that Big Homie CC spoke about on The Art of Dialogue. Big Homie hinted Busta had connections with certain individuals who were living double lives, linked to the streets, but keeping personal matters under wraps. That claim lit the internet up instantly. Then there are others pointing fingers at folks from Busta's late 90s and early 2000s circle. Back when the hip-hop scene was thriving and full of wild characters, some remember Busta stepping out at award shows alongside a well-known trans woman. And let's not ignore the bold, eccentric outfits he used to rock. Those fits definitely fueled conversation back then. Now, an old photo has resurfaced, showing Busta allegedly leaving a pride event with a trans woman. That image has reignited the whole firestorm, throwing fresh gasoline onto an already blazing situation.
That's one thing I don't like, when they cite something that happened but they don't show you or link you. I mean, that's just one small gripe I have when people are talking about something that happened or a person or whatever, a person of interest, and they don't actually show you what they're talking about or link you to it so you can see it. You gotta do the digging yourself. Don't talk about it if you're not going to explain it or show me. You know what I mean?
Whether true or not, the internet is running with it like there's no tomorrow. And of course, the talk about Busta attending Diddy's infamous parties, those so-called freak-offs, has only stirred things further. The narrative is growing wilder by the day, but Busta's not sitting back quietly. He's gearing up to respond with full force. Here's what makes it even messier. Some in the community aren't exactly backing Busta. Why? Because over the years, he's made comments that were seen as hostile toward openly gay artists. So now, the tables have turned. And not everyone's rushing to defend him as this.
He did. I remember that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I remember his stance on it. And now that her saying that, it brought it back to my memory. So that's kind of like, I don't even know what to call it, but well, hypocritical, but that's like a supreme level of hypocrisy. Supreme level of hypocrisy, but it's not unheard of.
Unfolds. Whenever the topic of openly gay rappers came up, Busta Rhymes would always get real tense, like he was ready to shut everything down. He once straight up walked out of an interview after being asked about gay artists gaining recognition in hip-hop. And in that heated moment, he made it clear. What he represents culturally doesn't align with openly gay men in the game.
What about
but now, the tables might be turning in the biggest way possible. The burning question is, could this alleged fun boy tape be the one thing that cracks Busta's entire image? Is it showing more than just a man guarding his privacy? Could it be revealing something deeper? Something that could completely flip the script? So who exactly is this mystery man? This rumored ex who's supposedly holding on to explosive footage? What's really on that tape? And how deep does this whole situation run? It's time to dive into the details and uncover what might really be going down behind the scenes. Word on the street is that Busta Rhymes is seriously stressing right now. These fresh rumors say one of his alleged former lovers is threatening to expose a private video, one that could show Busta in some very compromising positions. And this isn't just idle talk. This person's supposedly looking to auction it off on the dark web to the highest bidder.
Okay, so me personally, if you want to ask me, do I think he's gay? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm the type of person, I don't really like to go off on rumors or assumptions. Like, he never came out, he never acted that, like, I don't watch enough Busta Rhymes, you know what I mean? I haven't studied this man to where I could tell you, yeah, he is or he is not. I'm not a fan. I don't really pay that much attention to Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean? But it would definitely take a shot to his career if it came out that he actually was and he was doing these things. Like, it just looked real funny. You know what I mean? And it's weird. It's just mad weird.
Insiders say Busta's inner circle is scrambling hard, trying to get a handle on the situation before it explodes. The energy is tense, with sources describing his team as being in full damage control mode.
All his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack playing that. Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapper and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin. And the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted
doing whatever it takes to block the leak. Busta himself is reportedly panicking over the possible fallout as the internet starts to buzz with speculation. And while nobody knows exactly what's on this tape, fans aren't holding back. They're connecting it right back to those stories that Big Homie CC shared during his Art of Dialogue interview. In that sit-down, Big Homie made bold claims about Busta's alleged interest in fun boys, saying that whenever Busta hit the club, he'd send his crew out hunting for the youngest, finest dudes, bringing them right back to his VIP section without hesitation.
Bro, these are some wild allegations. These are some wild allegations, and I'm like, I'm just trying to sit here and take it all in without losing my cool, even though I kind of bust out laughing like very early in the start of the video because that shit was just funny. The way he delivered it, the way he explained it, it just sounded hilarious to me. But it's like, bro, all this stuff y'all saying about this man, like, I hope the real facts come out. You know what I mean? Regardless if he is or not, I hope the real facts come out. Because one thing I hate about the internet is getting information that is incorrect. I hate getting false information. So I do a little due diligence. I do a little studying. I do a little looking up, Googling, YouTubing, if I really want to know something. But if I don't really care, or if it don't really matter to me, I'm just looking at it for entertainment, like I'm looking at this, then it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. But for Busta's sake, like, I hope the facts come out. I hope the truth is revealed for his sake. That can go either way, but I hope the truth is revealed. I hope they're not trying to lie on this man and assassinate his character for something petty like, oh, I don't like you, we had an argument, a disagreement. I just hope that whatever's true comes out. That's all.
Hesitation. Big Homie didn't stop with just rumors. He came through with a wild story that's now setting the internet on fire. According to him, one unforgettable night at the club involved actor-model Don Benjamin and his friend, who happened to be openly gay. Big Homie said that the moment Busta laid eyes on this guy, it was like something switched. He locked in instantly, snatched the dude up, and dragged him right into the VIP section like he was claiming territory.
Yo, that's savage. He said he sank this man, locked in, snatched him up. Like, yo. Like, I'm just trying to, like, visualize this in my head. Just Busta Rhymes. And Busta Rhymes not a little dude either. He kind of a big dude. So it's like just snatching a nigga. Like, come here. Yeah, I got you, homie. Anything you need, anything you want, I got you, homie. What you mean? What you mean you got me? Just what I said, man. I got you. Anything you want, anything you need, I'm gonna make it happen.
And here's the kicker. Busta didn't let that man out of his sight the entire night. Held him close. Treated him like VIP within the VIP. But this wasn't some one-time moment. According to Big Homie, this was standard practice. Every time Busta stepped into a club, the promoters already knew what to do. The mission? Find the best-looking men in the room and escort them straight to Busta's section. No questions asked. That wasn't just gossip. It was the kind of routine people had come to expect from the scene behind the scenes. Big Homie also shared how Busta would gas these guys up, complimenting them non-stop about how fine they were. And once he got them in his VIP area, he kept a close grip. Like he wasn't letting anyone slip away, no matter who was watching. The behavior, as described, didn't leave much room for doubt. Then Big Homie dropped one of the heaviest claims yet. People in the industry have allegedly been aware of Busta's rumored double life for over a decade. And when asked why no one ever came forward, Big Homie kept it blunt. Too many dudes still want to be in that VIP section, enjoying the perks of being close to someone with major pull. But then he shifted the conversation into darker territory.
Him and his section is so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you?
No.
Bro, that's common knowledge, bro. Like,
No.
if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this, bro.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Dropping what he called real truth that rarely gets spoken out loud. He brought up Busta's history of anger issues, particularly his reputation for putting hands on women, and suggested it might be connected to deeper internal conflict. According to Big Homie, some down-low men in the game, like Diddy and allegedly Busta, carry heavy resentment toward women because of the secret life they're trying to keep hidden from the public eye. And this ain't just Big Homie's opinion. There's actual research backing it up. Studies have shown that internalized homophobia can be strongly linked to aggressive behavior, including domestic violence. It's a pattern that runs deeper than gossip, and it's shedding new light on the situations surrounding Busta Rhymes.
I could understand that being true because it's like, you feel like, let's say, hypothetical scenario. It happens. It has happened. It probably will continue to happen. Let's say some man got his manhood taken from him. How do you think he would feel? If he don't want to go that way, and he don't feel like he's of that orientation, I could see how it will make him like bloodthirsty mad. Bloodthirsty mad. So in that aspect, I could definitely understand the elevated aggression. You know what I mean? I could definitely understand that. Something was taken from you, and you want everybody around you to know that you ain't no bitch, you ain't no hoe, you ain't, you know what I mean? I understand. I understand. It makes sense. What she said, it makes perfect sense. Let's keep going.
When it comes to Busta's stance on sexuality, his history speaks volumes. His discomfort with the topic of gay rappers and hip-hop isn't new. It's been on record for years. One example, the 2007 Entertainment Weekly interview that resurfaced recently. When asked if the rap game should show more support for gay artists, Busta straight up got up and walked out. His exact words were, "I can't even talk to you about that. With all due respect, I ain't trying to offend nobody. What I represent culturally does not condone it whatsoever." But that's not where it ends. Over the years, stories have stacked up painting a picture of a man who didn't just avoid the topic, he got aggressively defensive. One infamous incident reportedly took place back in 2006 at a popular Miami food spot. The venue was lively, filled with drag performers, trans women, and openly gay patrons. The vibe was festive, but Busta's reaction was anything but. According to reports, a young gay fan approached him that night, tapping him on the shoulder and trying to show love for his recent comeback. But instead of receiving the gesture with grace, Busta allegedly snapped. He turned around and shouted something harsh. "Why the F you touching me, man? Get the F away from me." Witnesses claim Busta didn't stop there. He reportedly instructed his security team to physically remove the fan from the venue, tossing him out like trash. And after the incident, multiple people said they overheard Busta use a homophobic slur, muttering, "I hate effing slurs, man." And here's the thing, this wasn't a one-off event. Other stories have followed similar patterns, where Busta's interactions with members of the LGBTQ+ community allegedly turned hostile. It paints a troubling contrast to the rumors now surfacing about his own private life, making the situation more complex than ever. Back in 2013, Busta Rhymes found himself in yet another public controversy, this time in Miami Beach. Reports say he had a full-blown meltdown at a local eatery called Cheeseburger Baby. The reason? Busta and his crew were denied the ability to cut the line, and things spiraled out of control fast. According to the restaurant's owner, Stephanie Vittori, the situation got tense the moment staff told Busta's crew they'd have to wait like everyone else. That didn't sit right with them. Instead of chilling, Busta's team reportedly became aggressive. And once the food arrived with the condiments on the side, that's when Busta reportedly exploded. Witnesses say he started hurling homophobic slurs at employees. One server was allegedly called a FAG, and when Vittori tried to step in and explain the restaurant's policy, Busta turned on her too, calling her the B word. Vittori later explained that Busta, who was 40 at the time, threw a full tantrum over the way his burger was served. He allegedly screamed something wild like, "You FAG, I'm not leaving until I get ketchup, mayo, salt, and pepper on my burger, you B." More recently, Busta made headlines again over a viral video clip from backstage at the Grammys. The footage shows Busta visibly upset after being recorded by a fan. Now, this wasn't just any fan.
Well, I knew about this like in 2012.
All right, so I'm going to stop this right here real quick. I'm going to finish the video. But it seemed like the only source they really have is this guy, Big Homie CC. It seemed like that's like the main source of information that this YouTuber is using. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for all these quote unquote allegations and all these different people saying this and saying that, we only got big homie CC. We don't got nobody else. Is there nobody else that's spoken on this? Nobody else who wants to speak on this? Like, that's all I'm saying. It seemed like this is the only source that we're seeing in this video. But, you know, let's continue.
I knew about this in 2012.
How can we think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
That's what I'm saying.
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much.
Okay.
They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matter most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy.
Rumors suggest it may have been one of the fun boys that big homie CC previously mentioned. Fans noticed how quickly Busta's mood shifted, sparking talk that he was paranoid about being caught on camera with someone from that world. And if you listen closely to the video, you can actually hear Busta say, "This ain't a conversation we should be having on camera." That one line had the internet in a frenzy, with many speculating he was trying to prevent something private from being exposed. But that's not all. More voices are stepping forward, adding fuel to the fire. One of them is a social media figure named Trip Ali, who recently dropped a bombshell on his YouTube channel. According to Trip, Busta allegedly tried to approach him in New York City with some flirtatious energy that didn't seem casual. The story has added yet another layer to an already messy saga that's showing no signs of slowing down. According to Trip Ali, Busta's invitation wasn't just about partying, it felt like something straight out of Diddy's infamous "Let Me Take You Shopping" playbook. The vibe was off, and Trip didn't take long to figure that out. Trip claimed that Busta personally invited him to party in his VIP section at a club. At first, Trip was excited. He thought he was stepping into a golden opportunity, networking with big names, rubbing shoulders with celebrities. But what seemed like a career moment quickly turned into something way more uncomfortable and unpredictable. Things started going left fast. Trip ended up in a heated argument with one of his homies who wasn't vibing with the party's energy. That argument escalated quickly into a full-on physical altercation. Punches were thrown, and the whole scene got messy.
Okay. So, remember, the title of this video is Meek Mill finally reveals what Busta Rhymes did to him at Diddy parties. Meek Mill has not been mentioned in the entirety of this video, and we're in the final few minutes. We're in the final few minutes of this video, and there has not been a single mention of Meek Mill. I'm gonna let the rest of this video play out. I'm just gonna walk off screen. I'm just gonna pace around my room because I got clickbaited. And I'm upset about that. So I'm just gonna let it play. Go ahead, man.
Trip was so rattled by what went down, he ended up bailing on the entire club plan. And to make matters worse, his crew started acting erratic. They ditched him, leaving Trip stranded in the middle of New York City with no backup, no way home, and a lot of unanswered questions about the night's true intentions. Some say Trip may have dodged a bullet, because who really knows what could have happened if he stayed and got pulled deeper into that scene? If Busta's VIP section was anything like the rumors say, if the fun boy talk has any truth to it, then Trip walking away may have saved him from a way bigger situation. And just when things couldn't get more chaotic, Orlando Brown came crashing into the spotlight, once again going viral. In a now infamous clip, Orlando claimed on camera that he had intimate encounters with several top rappers. The list? Wild. He named Diddy, Drake, Bow Wow, and yes, Busta Rhymes. Now, let's be real. Orlando Brown isn't exactly known for his reliability. His history of unpredictable behavior and outrageous claims makes him hard to take seriously. Many fans immediately dismissed his rant as just another unhinged moment. But here's the twist. Given all the chaos surrounding Diddy and his inner circle right now, more and more people are starting to reconsider what used to sound too crazy to be true. The internet is connecting dots at lightning speed, and in this climate, nothing seems off limits anymore. And suddenly, Orlando Brown's wild stories don't sound so far-fetched anymore. For years, his viral interviews were seen as entertainment, loud, chaotic, and out of control. But the man kept dropping Diddy's name long before Cassie shook the world with her lawsuit in November 2023. Back then, most people laughed off Orlando's claims like he was just stirring the pot for attention. It all felt like a running joke, another strange chapter in the saga of Diddy's rumored double life. But now, with Diddy facing serious legal heat, folks are taking a second look. And they're asking, what if Orlando was telling the truth this whole time? What if these weren't just random names? What if Busta Rhymes ended up on that list for a reason? After all, Busta and Diddy go way back. They've shared stages, parties, and private circles for years, up until Diddy's arrest last year changed the narrative completely. That long-standing connection suddenly means a lot more than it used to. Now it's 2025, and Busta Rhymes is neck-deep in controversy. Rumors, leaks, and allegations are piling up fast. His past is catching up, and the internet's feeding on it hard. Between the supposed fun boy tape, accusations about how he treated women, and his history of alleged hostility toward gay fans, Busta's private life is unraveling out loud. Big homie CC's jaw-dropping claims about Busta's club behavior.
Right. I'm good enough. So we watched basically this whole video, and literally no mention of Meek Mill at all. It's the first word in the title of the video is Meek Mill. This video had nothing to do with Meek Mill, probably even anybody he's affiliated with. Like, it ain't even really mentioned Diddy or the parties. It ain't mentioned none of it. This was a completely clickbait video, and it got me to watch. I'm upset about it. I can't go back and not watch it, but I would recommend not watching that. Don't click on clickbait. People need to start being genuine with the titles of what they're making. Don't support clickbait. Don't support clickbait. Fame Flux? Nah, bro. This ain't it. This ain't it. This is not it, Brody.